I'll try that again. How you going, guys? How's that now? I forgot to. See, I've been sick. Sorry. I've been sick. Leave me alone. That's better. I can see my microphone is now working. So, let's go through all of that again. Hey, Oz, how you doing, man? That's hopefully better now. I had to I had my microphone muted. Total professional. Okay, guys. So I wanted to. Hey, Strontium, how you doing? Oi, oi. So, a couple of housekeeping things. I want to go through and review a few things that have come up this morning at E3 before Bethesda goes live. Now, Bethesda is obviously just running their screen there. If you want to drop into Discord, the casual chat voice channel is open now. So if you want to hop in there, you can do that and we can all have a chat. During the Bethesda presentation, though, I will mute that for YouTube so that you can listen to the presentation, but we will still be able to talk through Discord, if that makes sense. I wanted to hop on early because there's a few things going on, and this morning that I'm super pumped about. So can somebody just confirm that they can hear me now, which I sort of need to know. Mikey's on his way. He said he'll hop into chat in a second, so we should hear from him in a while. Strontium, great and formidable Oz is here. Brian's here. Eric's here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. And once we get a few people on Discord, maybe we can have a chat and see what you're anticipating we're going to get from Bethesda this morning. So because there's... thanks, mate. Thank you. Thanks, Strontium. Because there has been no hype whatsoever from Bethesda compared to last year. None. Zero. Absolute nothing. Hey, Matt. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like I said, if you want to hop into chat, you can in Discord. If not, you just sit back and type away. Thanks everybody for your good well-wish messages, your messages of encouragement. Yeah, I'm much better now. I'm not 100%, but I've got a voice and I can talk for a little bit more than 5 minutes without coughing. So it's a good start. So there's your first prediction. We'll note that down. Strontium reckons $10 says we get Skyrim for iPhone and Android. Let the hype train begin. The rumour mill starts right here, right now. So yeah, I've been, for those of you who don't know, I've been down with the flu for about nearly 10 days. And I was lucky enough to not get one. Now I get 2 viruses, I got 3. So, 3. So, yeah, as an old bloke, it kind of took me down a bit. So I'll keep doing kind of this and this, because I've got it, yeah, it's that way. So I've got chat window there, chat window across there. So I've got a couple of monitors around. So I apologise if I'm not looking at you directly all the time. So what we might do just while we're waiting, if you don't mind, guys, I'm going to get rid of this guy here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a video from the Xbox presentation this morning. I hope you're going to like this one. And I will be muting my microphone for this one. So that you can watch this. Now I don't want to see that one. You can't see what I'm doing, so because I think you're going to like this one. I'll just queue it up while we're so just give me 2 seconds to find it. It's a fair way back here. Because I'm super pumped about this one, and I didn't think I would be. I didn't think I was going to be super pumped about this, but I'm. Come on, Xbox. Here we go.
Oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life. The colony must never lose faith. That is what the board provides. Security in a senseless and chaotic world.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy. Proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are, we owe to them. They are always with us. No one has ever gone against them. But a stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets.
Have you ever been at the wrong place at the wrong time?
Someone who could be a villain or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
Oh,
Did you ever think you'd end up like this?
my time to shine!
I got you now, and I know what you did.
Good luck!
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Okay, shot as it gets. We got a battle to rage. It's you and me now. Get used to the pain. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine!
So there you go, guys. What do you think about that one? The Outer Worlds by Obsidian. I am actually looking forward to that game. It's out in October. So, you know, it causes me a bit of a headache because basically we've got that one coming in October, and then we have Borderlands 3 coming in November. So, yeah. It does look good. I must admit, it looks very, very good. So I just got to switch on these headsets now. I forgot about these. Hello, Helene. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. All the way from lovely Denmark. I'm going to put these on at some point, but not just quite yet. Okay. I've got to wait for Mikey. Where is Mikey? Mikey's running late. So guys, if you want to hop into Discord, as I said, you can do so. It's open now. The voice channel's open now. Hopefully Mikey will hop in a second, and we'll be good. We take these off for now. Don't need them. So what's your predictions? We have one prediction from the Bethesda presentation this morning. We are Strontium reckons we're going to get Skyrim on iPhone and Android. Yeah, it does. Cyberpunk. It does look amazing. Actually, I can run that if you'd like. I'll have to find it. So just talk amongst yourselves. I was just watching that one. I must admit, I haven't caught up on everything this morning just quite yet. Because I've been kind of skipping through things. So if you'd like us to run that, I will. You're just about there. Here we go, right there. Hey lady, hey Helena, how you doing? For some reason I can't hear this morning. Give me 2 secs, guys. if Eleni can talk to me, I can see if it's working. But okay, so let's run this one, and there she is. Yeah. No, that's okay. That's fine. It's fine. Just so I know that it's working. Okay, let's run this one, and we will see what you think, guys.
My man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We gonna be with you in a minute.
What?
Oh, come on, man. Your neck, it's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, no. Okay, get to a clinic, now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay.
required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city is gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
So there you go, guys. What do you reckon about that one? And we have actually got Mikey and Helene have joined us in Discord. So I'm about to light them up. G'day to Morphus GUI. Good to see you, mate. And you're now live, guys, in Discord, so they can hear you. So you can say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, all.
Hey, Cynical Siege, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Vault Girl, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. There's plenty of chairs in Discord. We've got some extra chairs at the shed. We've got some nibblies organised. I think Vault Girl gave us some cheese that she made for the crackers. So if you want to join us in Discord, you can ahead of the Bethesda presentation. If not, you can just type away in YouTube chat. So yes, Helena and I were just saying that we're talking a little bit about Cyberpunk and how that's. I don't know how you guys feel about Rage 2 at the moment, but I was kind of 50-50 on Rage 2, and I've watched a bit of gameplay on that, and I didn't end up buying it because I don't know, there was something that just didn't talk to me. But Cyberpunk looks an interesting game, real interesting game. The Outer Worlds looks really, really interesting. So there's 2 on the agenda. It does cause a whole kind of lot of problems for me personally, because it's
I'm more excited about Outer Worlds than I am Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say both.
But here, guys, here is the exciting one, and I wanted to wait till Mikey got here so we could show you this. Now, guys, in Discord, I'm going to mute you, and I'm going to drop my mic for this one so that people can hear the audio on it. So this morning it was announced officially, and I've actually already downloaded it. It's only about a file of about 840 megabytes. I've already downloaded this one, and I'm ready to go with it. So I'm going to switch everything off so you can watch this one.
Sanctuary is under attack. All civilians evacuate the city immediately.
Hello, old friend. Been a while, hasn't it? I bet you're wondering what became of our Vault Hunters. After the death of Handsome Jack and the fall of Hyperion, the Crimson Raiders set their sights beyond the stars. Of course, sometimes when you're busy looking forward, you forget to watch your back.
Time to change the world.
Oh crap! This isn't over yet. Just tell me where to point this sumbitch!
I want that only so much.
So there you go, guys.
Oh, I can't get DLC, don't I?
After 6 years, Gearbox have released a DLC for Borderlands 2. That's quite astounding. But anyway,
It's a free DLC, right?
it's a free DLC. It has, as I said, it came up this morning. I've downloaded it. Haven't looked at it yet, but maybe Mike and I will play that at some point this week. Hint, hint. I am wondering though what you have to do to play that DLC. Whether you have to have finished the game first. I'm not sure. I mean, I can play it because I've got several characters.
Oh no.
So it's sorry, Martha, just reading Marth's. Yeah, it's funny that Outer Worlds looks a little bit like cel shaded, but it's kind of in the middle somewhere. Whereas Borderlands is very obviously a certain look. Now, I think that is what puts a lot of people off. Borderlands is the look. Let me tell you, I was one of those people way back on 360 that had a copy of Borderlands 2 for nearly a year before I'd started playing it. Because I just didn't like the cartoony look of it. But then I got into it, and it was about 18 months later, and I went, where did that 18 months go? And I couldn't stop playing it. So sometimes some games, yeah, I understand, but I think we all in the chat here have a pretty good time in in playing Borderlands. So Strontium, are you going to hop into chat, mate, or what are you going to do, mate? Are you going to hop in with us?
You mean hop into this?
Discord, Mr. Salty, if you like. Vulgaro, you can hop into chat if you like. There's plenty of room, plenty of chairs. We've got some nibblies and stuff, so we're good.
I am downloading the DLC as we speak.
Interesting, Cynical Siege. Thanks for that,
Well,
mate.
unfortunately, I saw my upload is.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Sorry, Stormtail. Oh, we'll just bring your parents along, mate. Be right. They can hop into chat if you like.
Yes, sure. Bring mom and dad.
Yeah, I guess I agree. I
Bring
totally
your
agree,
grandparents.
Morpheus. We don't care. Everybody can come into the room and have a chat. What do you think's coming up for Bethesda this morning, Mikey? And Helene?
Well, if you watch some of the Xbox announcement, Vic had streamed that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They showed a little bit of Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
I think Starfield will be announced. You talk about Bethesda in general, right?
Yeah. Morning, Liz. How are you going? Oh, good evening, I mean. Good evening. So
I
you got
definitely know they're going to be talking about Season 2 of the Wasteland. Other than that, I really don't know. I mean, they said that they weren't going to be talking about Starfield. They said that they weren't going to be talking about Elder Scrolls. I don't think their presentation is going to be a whole lot. I don't think they're going to have a whole lot to say. I think they got their plate full right now. And
G'day, Nate. How you doing? All right, lad. Yeah, I agree. I kind of agree. There was a distinct lack of hype this year compared to last year. In fact, there's no hype with Bethesda this year for some reason. So
I'll be surprised if they drop a new game that we haven't heard about.
Oh, so it's not just.
Shit myself.
Well, Strontium reckons they're going to drop Skyrim for iPhone.
What were you going to say?
That's his prediction.
Oh, that would be nice.
Strontium, you're a bad guy.
Well, I haven't heard any hype either from Bethesda at all.
Which is very unusual for them.
I'm trying so hard not to read the chat. Oh.
I think what Mikey was saying the other day, and I do like that new Star Wars game, Mikey. That looks awesome. It actually does look very nice.
Phenomenal. EA put out almost an hour's worth of gameplay the other day, and the stuff that you can do and what they announced, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is that it's all canon story, and it takes place between The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. It takes place between Episode 3 and Rogue One.
Yep. Hey, Vault Girl.
So, I mean,
hello.
They showed. I don't know if anybody's. Hey, Evo. VG, what's up? I don't know if anybody's seen the footage, but they showed.
Hey, sweetie.
Where you can force freeze somebody.
Mm-hmm.
A stormtrooper after he is shot, and you'll freeze his bolt, and then you can force pull him and throw him into his own gun bolt.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing. I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, no, it looks very slick. Looks very, very slick. I watched a little bit what he sent me the other day, Mikey. Actually, it's
that sounds interesting.
Yeah. I want to see a little bit more before I make a decision, though. And again, we're going to be full of games towards the end of the year, so I don't know quite how we're going to go.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too much into the Star Wars games. So.
I guess my problem, I guess, for me personally, is that we have the app now. So we have Borderlands 3 coming up in September. Outer Worlds looks very, very interesting and very enticing. So that's coming up in October. Mikey and I will probably buy Modern Warfare, which is again October. Whether you're going to see that, whether you're going to see that on stream or not is another thing. But that's a Call of Duty, because Mike and I tend to swear a lot when we play that game, and so there's 3 games already. So to fit a 4th one in, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time, to be honest.
Yeah, like.
When does the new Star Wars game come out, Mikey? Do you know?
I believe they announced it, but I don't. No, I don't think they announced it because they're not quite finished with it yet.
Okay, so I might have some time.
Still, yeah, they're still working kinks out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But I don't remember them seeing an announced date on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be lots and lots of Easter eggs there for you, Morpheus. They sort of said that the Jedi Master of this Jedi is well known, but they didn't say who. And there's going to be just loads of stuff for us to just geek out on, from what they said.
Nice.
Is it single player or is it multiplayer? I don't remember.
It's going to be single player only, because they did not want to destroy the story part of it. It's going to be a story.
If it's going to be single player, I'm more interested in it than the multiplayer. I didn't like their last 2 multiplayer games at all.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Me neither.
Overly excited about Battlefield 2. You know, I've said time and time again that I started my online gaming with the Star Wars games, Battlefront 1, 2. But
So Oz, the Great Infirmid Oz, was saying possibly November the 15th, but he's not sure.
Oh, it's gonna make it tight on money.
It's all in that window, isn't it? That kind of 3 to 4 month window that leading up to Christmas.
I'll probably wait until after the new year to buy it, just for the fact that I do have a lot.
Yes, and it's going to be tied in, like you said, honey.
Exactly, with EA. I don't play a lot of EA games.
Well, I must admit,
because of that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a big contributor to EA.
I think one of the good things about this game is that you're not going to.
Does the Sims count?
Does the Sims count? Oh, it could do. No, it's alright. It's fine. Sims count. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
EA in your wallet, you're right. That's absolutely correct.
Because that's the only thing EA I'm very excited about.
It's hard, you know, EA.
Yeah, but in Sims, no microtransactions, thank God.
Yeah, EA really destroyed their reputation, which is sad because they were such a great company and they're good game makers. And all that BS afterwards with the game programmers who were fired for saying bad things towards fans and just not really caring about the customer. It's sad. And I've had problems with EA for many, many years because I remember, and I've said this
Yes, it
to
is.
quite a few of you, that EA at one point put a block on saving their games for the longest time.
So, guys, just while I am thinking about it, hopefully, just let me know if the audio on those clips that we showed earlier was high enough that you could hear those okay, because obviously you want to hear the Bethesda presentation. Now, we will be muting Discord voices and my microphone during the Bethesda presentation so you can hear it. People on Discord, we will still be able to talk. They just it won't be heard on YouTube. So you can say naughty words if you like, but I'll let you know when we come to that point. Thanks, mate. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. So yeah, no, well,
All right.
EA, I guess. I mean, they made some silly decisions last year as well. So and they got absolutely hammered for it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know.
They did.
So we haven't got great expectations on Bethesda today. So I think remember last year we did a similar kind of thing with Vic, and big shout out to Draco. Mate. Hope you're well, mate. Hopefully we'll catch up soon. And we watched the 76 presentation together and went, we're all good. So it might be a good thing that we haven't got high expectations for Bethesda today. So
Pete Hines did an interview earlier today and already said that there would be no Starfield information this year. So
And honestly, I think that's a big mistake on their behalf. That's one of the games that people are really looking forward to. With, and I'm going to put finger quotes up here, the great disappointment of 76.
Yeah.
Well, they're even admitting, Pete Hines this morning was even admitting that they're going to address some of the issues that were going on with 76, and that, it wasn't the game that they wanted to release, and that it was a little bit more terrible than what they thought it was going to be.
yeah, the word of Todd was saying that now. I think they probably got to, and what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing, and it's a marketing ploy because they know they're going to cop a whole lot of crap about this, so they're getting out in front of it and saying, "Oh, okay, yeah, well, we knew this, but who knows if they did or not." By the way, I think about it, Oz, I'm going to contact you probably maybe after the stream, or it'll be a bit late for you, but I'll contact you. Actually, you're not. I'll contact you through Twitter because I want you to come and do a neighbours interview with me. So.
No, I understand what you're saying, Morpheus. I take it all with a grain of salt.
Hey, Plasman, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, mate. If you want, guys, again, if you want to hop into Discord just before the Bethesda presentation, you can do so now. We have got plenty of seats in here. If you want to be part of the discussion, it's always good to get everybody's different perspectives on things.
I could definitely snuggle a little closer to Helena here if I have to.
Mikey, can you move your hand there, mate? It shouldn't be on there. Sorry.
Aww.
There's people watching.
I don't see anywhere in the description that it says PG.
You two, get the brown ones out of the way. PG-13.
Ah, dear, it's never been PG. It's never been PG this channel ever, has it, Mikey?
Nope.
Especially when my friends join me in Discord, it kind of goes up a little.
The day it becomes PG is the day that I become silent. We all know that's never gonna happen.
No worries, Morph. Go and grab some scran, man, and come back. And yeah, we've got to keep this thing going with the Northerners. We've got last couple Meet the Neighbours have been Northerners, and yeah.
Yeah, I just watched your Darth Zion interview. Very good.
Thank you, and thank you so much for the support on that whole kind of segment on the channel. I know
Yeah,
it's
you
very
both did
popular.
very well.
I have a lot of fun actually.
Kind of
I
surprised
learned
that
a lot from it.
Go on, Mikey. Sorry.
I don't take this the wrong way, but I'm surprised at the caliber of guests that you've had.
I know people.
But yet, I'm not surprised because it's you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah, you're
and
right.
I do want to say right now a big thanks for G4 for doing this because he has been sick the past couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
And he's mustering through it, so thank you, G4.
No problem, man. I know that I spoke to Mikey about, I don't know how many days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, and his first thing is, God, you sound like crap. Yeah, Northerners for the win.
How I
Yeah,
can
but
describe how he sounded.
Say that again, Mikey. Sorry.
I said the best way to describe how you sounded was like hold your nose and then just fill your mouth full of snot.
There's a visual you'll never get out your head today, so.
Nope.
So if
That
you,
gave me nightmares. Thank you.
so if you want an insight into what Game of Thrones was all about with the North and South, you can talk to myself, Oz, Stella, Darth Zion, and Morph, and we'll be glad to explain that whole North-South divide in the UK. It goes back centuries.
I do have some news on a old friend of ours
Mm-hmm.
that I guess was announced a little while ago, but I'm just finding out today if the rest of the crew hasn't. If everybody remembers Sushi Cat Gamer,
Mm-hmm.
apparently her and Kevin are now engaged.
Nice. Great
That's
news.
Sushi Cat.
Good news.
Yes,
Wow!
congratulations to her. Yeah.
Yay!
Congratulations to them.
Woo!
That is great news.
Had the pleasure.
I'm so happy for her. Here's not cutie pie.
Say that again, Mike. What's your name? Yeah, Mikey.
I said I had the pleasure of talking with her earlier today on SAR's stream.
Nice. That is such good news. Sushi Cat is such a good part of the community. I haven't heard a lot from her lately, actually. Well, maybe I'm in the wrong circles. I don't know, but
No. Unfortunately, real life has really hit her hard.
mm-hmm.
I'm not going to
She's
go
a bit
into it
MIA.
more. Yeah, she's been a little MIA.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's real life takes over, mate. We all know that. Heck, it's took over for the last week. I haven't been able to stream for 2 weeks, as you know.
Yes,
so.
we do.
And that's only a minor
Yes, we
thing.
do.
It's only a minor thing, so.
Right. And I think out of anybody in this room, I know everybody in this room knows how real life can.
I'm not
affect.
saying a thing because, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice cheese video, by the way, Volk. You know.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Now, thank you for bringing
Drawing
some.
on the wall.
Thank you for bringing some for the
Oh,
crackers
looks so
today.
Yeah, I like doing like little how-tos instead of just like a whole cooking video. Something, quick and convenient if you can't run out to the store and get it, but you have everything else to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes better, it's healthier for you, and I'm all about that. Trying to, not so much as eating healthier, but trying to get as
I'm
much
with you on that.
preservatives out of my life as I can. That's why I can and cook from scratch.
Okay, guys, who wants to trigger Strontium because he reckons there's too much positivity in the stream for him? He's gonna go in overload.
Oh well, Mr. Strontium, I am bringing back your coffee cream for you.
Let's see if we can just push them just over the edge. Mr. Stronium, the trees are blooming very nicely.
I knew somebody would do it. It's usually me. It's usually me. And given that we have that,
I gotta say, once in a while, when I'm in Fallout 4 and I got green stuff, I say, Mr. Stonium, now is the time to close your eyes.
if you look at that, if you say the word Todd,
So
that'll trigger him as well.
Oh no, these are going to be trees and Fallout just for you, Mr. Strontium.
Since I just put out a challenge, I think
I know!
I'll place trees all over the place.
I'm gonna plant trees. Yes, trees. A
That's-
lot of them.
That's enough, guys. Come on. he's probably curled up in the fetal position now. Oh dear.
You can borrow my T-Rex.
Is there such a thing?
Fine.
Is there such a thing as tree therapy?
I think there was in the 60s.
That actually is called tree hugging.
There's no way Mr. Salty is a tree hugger. No way, no.
No. Probably kicks trees for fun, you know.
Unless it's with a big axe or maybe a flamethrower.
Strontium says he's been triggered. So guys,
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie.
I love the fact.
Want to
that
borrow
he's,
my T-Rex?
I once chopped down a tree for Earth Day.
Yikes.
So hopefully, guys, we'll get back into the streaming schedule this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know, I have to talk to Mikey about that one. Hello. No, Mikey's muted himself. The trees have all been too much.
Oh?
Maybe Grandma's
No.
telling her. Actually, when he comes back, I'll be able to explain his little challenge. There's got lots of people in here that would love to do that challenge. So has he been behaving himself while Mike is away?
Me too.
Volgaro, has he been behaving himself last couple of weeks, or has he been causing?
Oh, absolutely. No.
I had to move some things around. I didn't want to make too much noise.
So, Mikey, do you want to just outline the challenge you've put up this morning, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world, for building?
So there is a spot in 76, and most of the people that are on my stream are in this room right now. So, there is a building called Bootlegger's Shack in 76. It's just south of something and just east of something else. I can't remember the names. I'll have a video out later on in the next couple weeks for it, where me and Vault Girl decided to challenge each other and everybody else to recreate this shack the best of their ability. Mods will be allowed. Any platform will do. We're gonna put them all the participants on a playlist, and when I do my update video, I will tell you the location for people who are willing to use Conquest or place Workshop Anywhere. And if you don't want to use those, you just want to use vanilla. What's that?
Nothing. Go. Keep going, Mike.
Yeah, if you don't want to use Workshop Anywhere or Conquest mode, then it's going to be any location you can do it.
So guys, basically what it is the location or the influence is in 76, Fallout 76, but you can build in Fallout 4. So if you haven't seen that this morning, go and check out the stream that Volgaro and Mikey done this morning. It's up on Mikey's channel, Quick Smoke, his channel, and he shows you, takes you around that building in a lot of detail. Let's have a good look around, and also shows you the location where it is if you want to go and check it out if you have 76. You actually do hear a chainsaw, mate. I know, I organised that just for you, mate.
Just to make you smile.
We have to have some balance in the chat, mate. So yeah, that's, I don't know what he's doing. It's a public holiday here today, so who knows. And of course I'm streaming, so he's going to do it, isn't he?
Of course he is.
Anyway, you won't have to listen to that for too much longer because I'll be muting my mic. Bonjour, Dave. How are you? Je m'appelle Stuart.
Chaos, what's going on, son?
Chaos and Fallout's in the house, guys. There is so many people in here, mate. It's not funny. So to go through the list of names, I would miss some people. Dave, if you want to hop into chat, you can do so, mate. We're in Discord chat. So anybody else, just before Bethesda go live, which is in about 6 minutes, hopefully, if they're on time, we will be muting that that darn chainsaw in a while.
I'm betting 20 cookie points that their stream is broken.
Yeah, they're probably. It's anything's possible in Oz, mate. anything's possible this morning.
You'll see Todd Howard floating above the screen.
It could actually be a what do you guys call it? We call it a whippersnapper. You called it a weed whacker, don't you? A weed whacker. I've got to talk.
Yeah.
Got to talk American.
A whippersnapper? That's cute.
No,
Yeah.
a
We
whipper.
have to?
Well, we don't have to, Helene, but you got to be nice to them, you know. They pay the bills. I thought it was Mikey snorting.
We pay bills?
Yep.
We get paid.
What bills? In cookies.
So I apologise.
In cookies, well, girl.
I apologise for the people in Discord when I'm coughing and blowing my nose. You can hear it, the rest of the stream can't, so. Yeah, no, I think you're going to like the Microsoft E3 presentation, mate. There's a lot in that. Of Gears of War 2, Gears of War 5, but they haven't set a date for it yet.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's about just before the hour mark, about 52 minutes in, if you want to shoot straight to it. I'm going to watch that whole presentation probably after the stream and just get up to speed with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal my son's Xbox so I can play Psychonauts 2 when it comes out.
You have to steal.
I know.
I mean, borrow.
Oh no, I'm gonna outright steal it right out the front room.
That's just not right.
Cool. And
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
me too.
find somebody who got a PlayStation 4 and steal.
I'll let you borrow mine. You're more than welcome to come over, move in for a little bit, and play. I am very sad about the Fable 4 too. I love it.
Now, I would love that. That'd be fun.
No Dragon Age update either, eh?
I know, but right
Yeah.
now with the way Anthem is, I would have been shocked if they had released
No
anything
Dragon Age
about-
update.
Do you know if they're working on another Dragon Age or not?
They are.
It's
I want
confirmed.
Dragon Age so bad.
They released a
They
teaser
are.
trailer at
Yes.
One of the gaming
Yes.
conventions last year. But then, you know, they've talked about being working on it, but then with Anthem, it's been kind of hush hush for a while now.
Okay. Anthem,
I follow the Dragon Age community very closely, you know.
Anthem hasn't gone well for them though, to be honest.
Not at all. Not at all. And they should have seen that coming. That's on them.
It's a game I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I know Mikey and I played the beta, and we enjoyed it a lot. I've got it, and I just too many games jumped in front of it, so I haven't gone back to it. But I didn't mind it, to be honest. It did become very repetitive very quick though.
Yeah, I enjoyed the beta and playing before on the beta, but there wasn't much about the game that really just grabbed me by the cojones and said, "Play me."
Well, there you go. That's how Mikey gauges whether he's going to buy a game. It grabs him by the corners.
That's right. It says, "Play me."
I agree with you on that, Chaos. Very much so. And, you know, if with that also leads into Mass Effect and what's going to actually happen with it, because they were hinting at making a Mass Effect 5 with the original team. Well, not the original team, but the original studio that created Mass Effect.
So come on, Bethesda. You should be starting fairly shortly. I know, and it's the same thing last year, if you remember, man. There was so many games all came out at once, it wasn't funny. In 76, he had Metro Exodus and Anthem and all kinds of stuff that came out last year. You only have so many pennies in your piggy bank, so...
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that's all I got in my piggy bank.
What about controls?
Well, mine is not looking much enough.
Sorry, say that again, Volga?
Is anybody interested in the game Control that's coming out in August?
I haven't actually seen it yet. I'll have to have a look at it.
What genre?
What kind of game is it, Volga?
What's the genre of the game? What?
That's just the thing. I'm not quite sure.
Here we go, guys.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
みんなと一緒以外は考えられない。
Without you, there is no game. There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it.
意味がないよ。
You keep us in check.
And we appreciate that. And through all of it,
You're always there with us.
you are definitely not afraid to tell us how you feel.
Your feedback sometimes challenges us, but it forces us to be always challenging ourselves.
You empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
My name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old, I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom. I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game director at Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software. Now I get to be a part of building that world as the creative director on Elder Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together...
Together.
Together?
We are all. We are all.
We are all...
We are all. We are all.
All hail Todd.
Please welcome Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Thank you very much. How are you? Feel good? Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase. This is a night dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors, a lot of those, and survivors in the Wasteland. And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years. And when I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal. So, if you're ready, let's kick it off, and to get an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
Please be upstanding. All hail Todd.
We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76. A type of game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism. But the team kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you. And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible. And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be able to do it wherever you are.
Since it's E3, we're releasing our biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all-new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon quest line. Yeah. It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight. So, download free tonight and give it a try.
And we're also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblades. Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's cross-play and cross-progression with the mobile version. So you can start tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah. And for those of you playing on mobile, we also have some special rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
And I'm co-studio director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the world of Fallout 76.
Absolutely. It's incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch. We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders, and it will fundamentally change the game.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault? Can you help us? We've traveled pretty far. Heard there's hope here in Appalachia. Folk rebuilding, fighting back. We'll fight too, right by your side. We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you. The question is, are you with us or with them?
That's right, that's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76. Not just NPCs, but a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
This is a long-term story we're telling. Year one was about the vault doors opening and all of you settling the wasteland. Year two is about people coming back to reclaim it. Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players. And in the spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
That's right. It's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing community have become. We can't wait to welcome all of you. And because so many of you are going to be joining us, we thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one. We are in serious need of leadership, so I have devised a unique process of elimination. A battle to the death is the only sure way to judge the superior candidate. This should prove interesting. There can only be one overseer. Good luck.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76. That's right. Nuclear Winter is a battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to an already huge game. We love playing it, and we think you will too.
So check out the sneak peek and let us know what you think. Remember, all of Fallout 76, including Nuclear Winter, is free to try this week on all platforms. So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6. We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Please welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
Hello. ありがとうございます。I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching. みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango, Ghostwire Tokyo. It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil. I think you love it. To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
Wow, wow, people. Wow, thank you. ありがとうございます。And such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English. We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why. You will encounter conspiracies and the occult. You have to explore the world, face challenges to uncover the truth and save humanity. In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful, and survivors that each have their stories. You will need to ask yourself, is this normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office. Just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. 見てね. Thank you. Bye bye.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
When I'm not playing Bethesda games, I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
Program assistant for a private school for children with autism.
I'm trying to be an artist. I like to think of myself as one.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Maybe permanently or temporarily I'm a full-time streamer.
I got a YouTube channel.
I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker.
Teaching inmates.
I'm a game developer.
Working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine giving me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3, and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4. Oh my gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was used to.
Just setting foot in Shimmering, the first city that you go to in Somerset, it was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I played Oblivion. I tell you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive.
Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout, add dragons to Rage, add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons, more dragons.
Please welcome Studio Director at ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyror.
Thank you, everyone. Wow, thank you. Yeah! And I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the Season of the Dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons. Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game, streaming, telling stories, hearing your feedback, we understand that you are the most important part of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past year has been a huge success for ESO. More Game of the Year awards, millions more players have joined. So many, in fact, that we recently added more server capacity just to support all the new players in Tamriel. ESO just keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched The Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere, the latest chapter in the game where you're able to visit for the first time the homeland of the Khajiit, as well as control the dead as the new Necromancer class. And if you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players. When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out the world premiere. That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Redguard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Redguard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other Elder Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the season of the dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil at QuakeCon later this summer. Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August. Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you. But I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different. Imagine a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Commander Keen, on to the stars. Commander Keen, get Uranus to Mars. Commander Keen, next generation. Commander Keen, Commander Keen. When evil comes from outer space to terrorize the human race, the Keens will helmet up real quick and make a beat so the whole goes stick. Commander Keen, they got lots of blood. Commander Keen, they don't give a Commander Keen, twin helmet power. Commander Keen, Commander Keen, Commander Keen.
So, there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah. It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game. So, tonight, as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction, drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment. Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to conquer challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones. So please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Kira. At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads and counting. For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way. This year, the Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick match over a cup of coffee.
Make your play.
See? Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth. I'll see you there, clapping. Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago, we released Rage 2, and now Insanity Rules for millions of players around the world. But we wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open-world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The world of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Look all around at this destructibility. Withstand when the red barrels drop unweekly. Go back around the bend. All of this and more is waiting in the wasteland.
my next tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mech.
Have a nice flight. When I get tired of this, when I pick up the crown.
I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
Please welcome executive producer at Machine Games, Jörg Gustafsson.
Hello, everyone. After liberating America from the Nazi scum in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines and turn them against their creators. Cyberpilot will be available this July, and it's playable this week in our E3 booth. And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing. But, as I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games. This summer, we are going to be launching Wolfenstein Youngblood. With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill. And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend. Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph, to track him down. In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself, or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis. Check it out.
Paris, Nazi country.
That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
We can find him together. I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves. Stewardesses.
enjoy life for a second, Jess.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on July 26. And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you. And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage my dear friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these two Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
We love you too.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba, and game director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, art director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight, we're excited to announce our latest first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
This place isn't a paradise. It's a prison. Out here, we're trapped.
We're free.
In this endless, eternal cycle.
Nowhere to run to, baby. Got nowhere to hide.
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you. Time is on my side.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels and, of course, Arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool. Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe Maybe you should have said that in French, actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures in life.
I think the sense of community has really helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a hero and do all these things.
You find really creative, really fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while, and I told myself I wasn't going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am.
It's really nice to see that their storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with go anywhere, do anything, open world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person shooter, which is now the world's most popular form of gaming. We are pioneers in downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim. We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology, revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine. Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion. Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming platform. So, how does Orion work?
The exciting game streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming. There's a lot of words. We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our SDK.
But what does that mean for you? It means that streaming games will be faster and better with Orion. And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers. So it won't matter if your friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth, or if you live far away from a data center. With Orion, you'll still be able to stream your game at max settings.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Good question. Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second? Let's see.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world to stream Doom 2016 for free, all you need to do is join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because everybody could use a little more Doom in their lives.
And we'll see you in hell.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. It is written. It is their time to give penance. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so, so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm
Thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, It's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons, and your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Yeah. There is so much to see and discover, but Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
Absolutely. Of course, the challenge in Doom is all about handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
Thanks. You know, it's so important to us at id Software that every aspect of the gameplay has real meaning to you, the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight, you'll have a chance to play it immediately following the show. And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Yeah. But enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together and watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Thanks.
All right.
That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow. But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd. We're very excited about that, and we've got something really special for Doom fans. An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
This guy's already got it.
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience. We call it Battle Mode. We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah, we've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is pure Doom, but with your friends, where 2 player-controlled demons take on 1 fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter, where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
You know, we can't wait, because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons, because each has unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon. But before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team at id in Dallas and Frankfurt, Germany, we want to thank you all so much for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Fight. Demon health critical. Slayer health critical. Slayer killed. Round 2. Demon summon. Final round. Fight!
Another round of applause, please, for Marty Hugo and all of our presenters tonight. And for everyone at our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom, which we call DoomCon. Yeah, see what we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom. We hope you can come hang out with us in Dallas at our inaugural event in London. If you can't, please tune in online. Until then, go to Bethesda.net for more info on all the games you saw tonight. If you're here at E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and thanks to all of you for being part of the Bethesda community. Have a great night.
At Bethesda, we're in the business of creating heroes.
But the true hero is you.
It's like we hand you this malleable clay and you do these extraordinary things that we never could have imagined.
We get to build these worlds and these communities, and you all come in and you play, and you bring these worlds that we create to life.
You help us build richer worlds.
You add meaning to everything we do.
We are glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
To the heroes.
To the heroes.
À la vôtre.
Shit, I don't have a drink.
To you.
Ooh, lots of shiny stuff. Goodbye, good night, Moff. Thanks for joining us, guys, and thanks for everybody that's joined us on the stream today. We're probably going to hang around and have a chat about various things, but if you've got to go, I understand it's kind of late for a lot of people, and so I do appreciate everybody hanging around. And yeah, we'll get into talking about this in a wee bit. And thanks to all my moderators on the channel, guys. You're doing an excellent job. Okay, where are we going to start, guys? Where do you want to start with this? Do we want to talk about 76? People in Discord, we don't want to talk about anything? Nothing?
Does that summon it up?
Oh, come on, guys. Come on. So, my highlights from the presentation was the Japanese lady. I loved her.
Dragons!
And I loved her. I loved the yeah woo guy. Yep, he was good. I liked him. Dragons, yeah, dragons. We're getting dragons in Fallout 76 apparently. We might get
Dragons! Yay!
I like the
But
NPC.
you said mixes, right?
Hang on a sec, guys. I just got to get rid of this.
The NPCs was a nice surprise, yeah. Very nice surprise.
I agree. I think I gotta say I agree with the chat, guys. I think everybody was gassed up on Nuka Shine shots before they were pushed on the stage. I think, and even the Woohoo guy. The Woohoo guy was definitely applied with free alcohol before he got into the auditorium. Yeah, Todd didn't spend a lot of time on stage, strangely enough.
I think so too.
I don't know if that was a good thing or not, but yeah, okay, so 76, guys, what do we think about having NPCs? I know there's a lot of swearing going on that the people in the YouTube chat couldn't hear when they announced that. What do we think?
It definitely be interesting.
Yeah.
Not happy with the Battle Royale, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a
probably
sec.
spend all of
I think it's a very nice surprise. Battle Royale. Woo.
I think you've got to look at this on a little bit of a balanced viewpoint. We have asked for NPCs. It was one of the things that they were heavily criticised for not having in 76. So obviously they've listened. It's probably taken them a year to develop it, to be honest, because they didn't plan for it, or did they? Conspiracy theory number one. But let's see what happens with it. You're only getting one guy, Daniel, but they did say real players NPCs, so that was a kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Now,
they used a new enemy as well.
I don't know what it might be on players NPC.
yeah, sorry, Mikey, say what? I couldn't hear you. We're talking over each other.
So what are you thinking? Real player NPCs? Is that Bethesda people are going to play the NPCs?
Could be, mate. It's a good point. What does the chat think? What do you think that where the NPCs are going to come from?
I don't see how that would be possible because they'd have to be on all the time. Somebody would have to be on.
Yeah, and you saw and I'm going to, sorry, Strontium, I'm going to say it, dialect trees. So if it's a live NPC, I don't know how that is going to work.
I think what they mean by that really is that each will interact differently with you, probably.
Yep. Yep.
Well, and they said our choices have consequences, so.
I'm just not happy that I got to move this week. It took me a long time to build that.
I think Nuclear Winter is exciting. Definitely exciting. I agree with Mr. Strontium. Mr. Strontium does have an agenda, though, with Nuclear Winter because it'll get rid of all the trees. Kind of glowing sea comes to Fallout 76.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to have new enemies, NPCs. It looks like also new...
a Wendigo giraffe, apparently. A Wendigo giraffe, which I don't know.
Wendigo, yeah.
Wendigo, I don't know. Wendigo.
Yeah.
Helvetia, whatever.
We had arms.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Chaos. I don't think I'll be ranking up for Overseer anytime soon.
Yeah, no, and I was, I've been excited about the story behind Vault 51. I just am really sad that it's tied to the Battle Royale mode.
And so they've got us all built up and going, oh, yeah, and then what do they do?
I knew it was coming, though. Because that's kind of the story of the Vault. They pitted each other against, each other. But I didn't expect 52, on whatever. That's just a little bit beyond.
Here's where I think it's wasted. I mean, they already have a PvP server. Why put another Battle Royale in it?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. I think...
Exactly, I don't get it.
I think... they're obviously looking at what is happening in that game section that's for PvP, and obviously people are playing it. So, and they're jumping on the wagon here a little bit by putting it in, but it is a separate game mode. You don't have to play it.
I mean, I'll agree with you right there. They're jumping on the bandwagon, and that's what makes it sad.
You don't have to play it. You can completely ignore it, like we are with the PvP game mode.
Yes,
exactly. But does that mean, every time they come out with a new mode, it's always going to be geared towards the peers? Are they not going to do anything for the people who, want that, non-survival?
I agree. It's a fair question.
I mean, they should balance it out a little bit. I am very happy that the peers have gone to their own server. That's fine.
And I was going to make that point. It's made a difference to the game that we all play since they put that other game mode in. It made a lot of difference that the people that we encounter now are there to play the type of game that we like. So.
Right.
But here's the part that also sucks, and I perfectly proved it in my stream earlier. There are weapons and perks that you can't get unless you go in the Battle Royale. And you can't bring them into survival, adventure mode unless you go in the Battle Royale. Like the weapon I had earlier. The only way I could obtain that game was to go into survival. shit and bricks every minute of the way,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can bring it back. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna have something for one mode, you should have it for all modes. Like, if you're gonna have a story for the battle royal, have it for adventure.
I guess, and I agree with Nacho. I think the NPC stuff looks as though it's geared towards solo players, but that's the thing, mate. You're not really playing solo, but you are playing solo. So there's that whole argument. We're not getting to that, but I got to say, you can't criticize Bethesda for not trying things, but for us traditional Bethesda people, I think it's hard to kind of get your head around some of the changes that they're going, or some of the paths they're going around. But again, they're buying a lot of different studios up, and trying different things. So I don't know. I think I get a big sense that they're trying to attract players to 76.
Oh, definitely.
Obviously,
but, you know,
giving it away for free is a big hint there.
Of course, they are. No matter what they decide to do with it in the future, it's certainly going to be interesting what they come up with.
I mean,
good or ill.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say that 76 is definitely a different game than it was 1 year ago. So.
Well, there's something about it that keeps coming back. I mean, I have almost 835 hours of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't spend that kind of a game or time in a game if I'm not having some kind of fun in it.
Oh, I mean, what was it, 2 days ago? Well, girl, we didn't even feel like doing anything. We just went around discovering stuff and look how cool shit is. Like, you're constantly discovering stuff in the game, and I think that's what brings me back playing it. It's such cool. Like, you just walk by, oh my god, look at this, you know?
Now, I've got to agree with Cynical on expanding the map. See, I thought some of the these, Killer Winter, the new mode, kind of like open the map up a little bit more. Maybe send us the pit or area or closer towards. Because in reality, Harper's Ferry is only in Charleston. Are only about an hour from Washington, so it's quite feasible to expand the map over.
I don't know, Chaos. I think G4 would pull the trigger before we're completely alone.
I'm saying nothing. I refuse to answer the questions on the grounds it may incriminate me. So, guys, yeah, well, let's have a look. I noted a whole lot of stuff down. Elder Scrolls Blades on mobile devices, free to download right now. As the presentation was running, I actually downloaded it. Yeah, I'm a sucker, so hey, yeah.
Same here. I'll give it a try.
I'll give it a whirl. A lot of mobile games that really it's not my kind of
well, you're not really having a mobile game.
I can understand why they're doing it though. I really can.
Well, if you're sitting in a doctor's office or waiting for something and you have your phone there, you can pick it up and play it.
Yeah, sure. So
that's what I put them on for.
Yeah, I mean, I immediately downloaded the Fallout game for the mobile unit when it was available.
Yep.
It's one of those games that I will play when I'm bored at the doctor's office or
I did that too.
Sit in my car waiting for something,
Rage 2, mate. I gotta say, Chaos, I know you're playing it. I've been watching various gameplays from various people. Today, my opinion hasn't changed on it. I'm not sure if it's for me or not. Anyway.
That's a renter.
Yeah, I think I'd have to try before I buy. I think you're right. On Game Pass, or if they have a free to play weekend or something.
Oh, good night, Chaos Assassin.
Thanks,
All right, Jazz. Thanks for stopping by.
thanks, Jazz. We'll catch you soon, mate. And yeah, we'll catch up very soon. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I think I'm not at all you know, being negative about the game, mate, at all. I just don't know. I'm kind of probably about 60-40 on whether it suits me, everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's in that we know in the community, everybody has a little bit of a different mix of the games that they enjoy playing. So I just think with various games that are coming up for me, I kind of struggle to spend the money at this point, to be honest.
Out of everything that's been shown in the past couple of days, and that's come out, I think high priority on my list right now is Borderlands 3, which, you know, everybody knows me and G4 have already pre-ordered.
Yep.
And then I think right after that is going to be the new Call of Duty.
Yep. Well, unfortunately we got a long list today, mate. I mean, you got Outer Worlds coming in October. Ghostwire Tokyo was an interesting looking game. With the Wolfenstein games were the two Wolfenstein games were interesting. Cyberpunk's coming. Deathloop looked interesting. The Doom games looked interesting. It's just like, oh my goodness, we're not going to get sleep.
Cyberpunk, yay!
Yeah, true. And the good thing about the new COD cross-platform, we'll be able to kick your ass.
Yeah. You'll be on our team, Matt. Don't worry. I won't let them kick your ass.
We'll have one round. At least one round against each other.
You remember what happened when we played against each other the last time, Mikey?
You cheated because you used the map.
We should do a couple of those one-on-ones and anyway.
More than happy to, sir. More than happy to, sir.
It's no, I think.
Oh dear.
On the positive side, at least Bethesda continued to develop games, and there was a lot of unexpected games there. I love the Japanese lady. She can take Todd's job next year. She was so funny, man.
I think Bethesda really tried hard to be hip.
Well, let's be honest. That why we're all here is we've enjoyed their games for many years, and I guess
I don't know.
One of the hard things is to continue to innovate and bring new games to, as well as all the traditional kind of franchises that they've built. So.
Well, all we can do is pray for the best. I don't know about this new Orion thing. Is that for mobile only? Is it going to be for other platforms?
No idea. I fell asleep.
Yeah. They didn't really answer too much, and they didn't show anything either.
Well, again, I just see that as a diversification of their business. Ooh, big word. But they obviously got into different things. Oh, hang on, sorry. Elder Scrolls Online Dragonhold. That does look interesting. Although I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online, I must admit. So yeah,
neither have I.
With the cute pussycat. Say that again, Helena. You broke up a little bit.
But I gotta say, with this and a big ass dragon and kitty, I want to go play.
Yeah, no, it's. I think it's an additional DLC or something, isn't it? So, or an additional content.
It is, but still, dragons.
But that was the other takeaway message that they gave us: dragons everywhere, everywhere. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Rage 2, Doom, everywhere, even Ghostwire. Dragons. So, just be careful when you walk outside, guys. Might be a dragon outside. I don't know, Dave. I don't know. I know.
Why would that make extremely happy?
I'm just a happy guy. I don't know. Okay, are we? Does anybody else want?
I'm playing a keyboard to my voice. No.
You're making me cough now. Oh dear. Has anybody got anything else they want to add to the conversation, guys? Otherwise, we'll finish up the stream.
No. I'm good.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much. It's been great to get back into streaming after being at the game for a little bit. Thanks so much to Vault Girl, Elena, and Mikey for joining us in Discord. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the chat today. Fantastic. Your input was incredibly insightful, very, very funny, and I do love you guys a lot. I do love being part of this community, so it was great to have you in the G4 stream today. Guys, go and get some sleep. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. Say good night, chat.
Good night.
Good night, chat.
See you guys.